Hey everybody, we are here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina at the Brick House. We're just getting set up to do sound check. Very early today too, like load-in was at noon. I've never had a load-in that early before, but kind of like it. So I thought I'd take an opportunity to go through my tour rig rundown. Even though it's the last show of the tour today, this is what I've been playing on all year long. So I want to just go through all the specs and all the fun nerdy stuff that I love. All right, so I'm gonna flip this. So here's the rig that I've been touring on all year, more or less. The models have changed a couple times. This is Yamaha Recording Custom. This is an old one too. This is I think 90s. In the classic burgundy color. The sizes have all stayed the same. Sometimes I'm using Recording Custom. There's a couple times I use Maple Customs, Oak Customs. I think I had a Birch Custom at one point on one of the shows, which Recording Customs are also Birch. I love them. They're my absolute favorite drums in the world. But the sizes have all stayed the same all year round. So we got a 24-inch kick, 12-inch mounted tom, 16-inch floor tom, 18-inch floor tom, and then the snare is a 7x14 brass. I've been switching between this one and a 6.5x14 bell brass snare, which I used on our European shows. But for all the US shows, I've used this one this year. Let's see. Heads need to be changed, very clearly need to be changed, but I've been rocking the Aquarian High Velocity on the snares, and all the toms are using Aquarian Response 2s, double ply head, and I have been using clear mostly this year, although I prefer coated. There was just a lot of the companies were out of the coated ones with some shortages. So that's drumland there. Pedals, I normally use Yamaha 9500s, but the particular backline company that was hooking us up for this leg of the tour only had they didn't have the Yamaha 95 in a double pedal. They only had a single pedal. So my backup is the DW9000s. But one thing that I always keep the same is my Danmar maple beaters. Oh yeah, and on the kick drum, I always use a Aquarian Super Kick 2. That way you don't have to put anything inside the drum at all. It's just empty in there. Makes it nice and easy. Cymbals, what I've been using this year, all year. All Paiste 900 Colorsounds, 14-inch sound edge hats, 2 19-inch crashes, they're identical, 22-inch heavy ride, and an 18-inch China. Of course, gotta have a rock cowbell for 80s hair metal. And then, let's see, sticks. I had Drumsticks Living Dead Drummer model right here, which is 16.25 inches long. It's all black, and underneath you can't see because I'm using grip tape, but underneath it's got my signature and logo in red. I kept the tips white. We were going to do the tips in black originally, but because I use black cymbals and black drum heads in the stage lighting, I couldn't see where I was hitting, so I had them change the tips to white. Also using chromatic cymbal felts, celluloid cymbal felts from Cympad. I got those on all the cymbals. Oh, forgot, here's my new Danmar Living Dead Drummer stick holder that I just got just for this tour. And then in monitor world here, I always have this little 6-line Yamaha Mixer. So the channels here, one over, this is click track, This is the live band feed, so this is, I can hear what's going on stage, I can hear my drums and everything. And then this one is backing tracks. So before people jump all over my shit, we do use a little bit of backing tracks. It's mainly to pad the backup vocals a little bit, make them sound a little bit more full, a little more gang vocal, because you can only get so big with 4 people on stage. But we really want the audience to sing along, so we added a couple extra voices and a little bit of rhythm guitar tucked underneath things, so that way when Diego's doing a guitar solo, we still got a little rhythm going underneath it too, to mix in with the bass. It's very light stuff. We can and have played without them and still done the exact same show. So there you go. They're being run right off here, off my old phone. And then this line here is just an extra one, just in case I need to feed something else in there. Sometimes I'll have a direct feed of just the drums or something like that, so that way I can independently mix everything for my own ears the way I want. So, and that's kind of it. We're getting everything mic'd up right now. We'll be making some sounds in a little bit, and looking forward to seeing you all tonight at the show.